Hello everybody. So welcome back to another video. I've been meaning to make another video for about maybe 2 weeks now, a little under 2 weeks. But you know, some things came up. We won't get into what those are. So, but yeah. So for this video, I kind of want to make my collecting goals for this year. That way I can kind of like, it's mainly for myself, right? But I figured I'd share with other people if they're interested in what I'm collecting. So that I'm not like buying random stuff that I don't really need, right? And I don't have like random cards that don't really fit into any of my like collections, right? So I figured I'd rank them in importance. So like, for example, when one of them is so like number one, I want to focus all of my money and all of my like searching and buying on number one until I complete number one, and then I'll move on to number two. I think that'll help me at least kind of have a structure for what I want to go after instead of like going after everything. Cause I mean the Pokemon hobby is like super big, right? Like there's so much that you can do, and I kind of get pleasure and enjoyment out of creating not unique, but like binder sets that kind of go together. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on mostly. So starting out with number one, if you have seen my previous video on it, is going to be my So-So artist binder. As of right now, it's complete. I don't have the cards from Brilliant Stars yet, but it hasn't released as of recording this video yet. I think it comes out in 2 days, maybe? I'm not sure, but that's like my main priority is to complete or to keep that up to date, and like 100% complete. That's number one. Of course, I have all of the cards right now, so it's not really going to be that much of a hassle, right? I just want to make sure like priority number one is to get all of the So-So cards from each new set that comes out, which probably is only going to be like 2 or 3 cards a set, and most of them are going to be like commons and uncommons, so it shouldn't be that hard. Number two, again, if you've seen my previous video, is going to be my Kimura artist binder. So this one I am currently working on filling out. There are some hollows that I need to get, mostly from E-Series, like Aquapolis, Skyridge, Expedition, etc. I have a few of them coming in the mail, and I plan on, I ordered, I don't know, like 10, 15 cards for that binder on eBay this past weekend, so once everything comes in, I'm going to do like an update video, and kind of figure out what all exactly I need. But yeah, so that's number two. I want to finish that and keep that up to date. I think I'm probably like 95% complete on that, so shouldn't be too much longer. But unfortunately, a lot of the cards are like higher end. Quapolis, Lugia, Web Series, Bird Trio, etc. So we'll see how that goes. But that's priority number two. And number three is something that I have not started yet, but something that, you know, with the recent sets kind of sparked my interest, and that is a character, rare slash, I guess, secret rare, binder. So basically all of those. I'm still undecided whether or not I want to do Japanese or English. And that's mainly because I enjoy the Japanese cards more, especially for the character rares. I think the silver grayish borders work better on more of the cards. I think the yellow borders are kind of like off-putting. So I'm leaning towards Japanese, right? But of course, sourcing the Japanese cards is a lot more difficult. Maybe not more difficult, but like potentially more expensive. I don't actually know, but like off the top of my head, I know that like some of the Lily cards, especially the Clefairy, and I think there's also Lunala and Solgaleo, but those may be less so, are quite a bit more expensive in Japanese. I actually don't know if the Clefairy one is English. I don't think it is, so we'll have to see about that. But I'm leaning towards Japanese for that. Yeah, I'll probably do Japanese. In fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and say for a fact I'm gonna do Japanese on that. And that that'll probably these three are probably the main things that I'll be completing throughout the year. If I can, of course. And then, so number 4, I don't think I'll end up getting to, but we'll see. Because I haven't really done too much research on like how expensive the character rares are going to be. I know like for the majority of the ones in Dream League, at least the character rares are like $5-10, except for I guess Dawn and Red, right? Piplup and Pikachu. And then the secret rares I think are maybe like 15-20, so not too bad. And then VMAX Climax, they're fairly cheap right now, I think, except for I guess probably the Pikachu with Red again, the VMAX one, but we'll see. And then so number 4 is kind of like Fringe. That's gonna be a baby shiny binder. I think that'd be pretty cool to put together. But like I said, I probably won't get to that this year. I'm not going to be buying anything for that until I finish the other 3 here. So I'm guessing this is not going to happen this year. And then, yeah, there's no number 5. So yeah, I'm going to try and stay really strict about completing these because I want to complete these, especially these 2 here. Like I said, I may not complete this one this year, but I want to complete these 2, right? These are like my main goals for this year. So already complete. Kimura, like 90%, but like I was saying earlier, a lot of the cards I'm missing are the more expensive ones. So we'll see about how that goes. So yeah, somewhat of a short video, I suppose. And I guess I should say, in terms of my Common Masterpieces series, episode 1 was out like 2 weeks ago, I think, and unfortunately I messed up on the audio. Some of it was recorded on my phone, and then some of it was recorded with my like computer microphone, like headset mic. And I tried to like make them so they're the same volume, but I messed up, and so like the second half of the video is pretty difficult to listen to. I may end up going back in the past and kind of remaking that one. But episode 2 should be out this weekend.